Hi everybody, welcome to our channel, Eat Here, Stay Here. And today we're going to talk about our vacation to Marrakech, where we stayed at the Selman Hotel, which was unbelievable. And we're going to walk you through everything we did, how we thought our stay went, and what were our top picks. First,
So I just remember the drive up to the hotel and how amazing that was. We pulled up to a guard-gated route and then we drove down this path once they let us in, and it was fabulous. They escorted us directly to go sit down. They gave us our choice of the lobby or the pool. We didn't have to wait by the reception desk with our bags, which is great. They just had us sit down and they gave us some traditional Moroccan tea and some little goodies while we waited to be checked into our room.
yes, the whole check-in process is done at the table at the pool. The Selman Marrakech Hotel, it's not on the outskirts, it's in Marrakech, but it's its own entity. It's its own estate. It's massive. It's completely surrounded by gates. I don't know how many acres it is, but it's massive. And you could see by our videos and pictures how big the estate really is. And as soon as they're done with that, they walk you to the room. You don't take your bags, the bags are already there. They just walk you through the hotel. They point out where the spa is, and then they bring you to the room, and you could see our room review and how amazing that is.
Once we checked in, walked around the grounds, it was so massive. And of course, the first thing I wanted to see was the Arabian horses.
Yes. So if you don't know anything about the Selman, it's, I think, probably maybe one of a few or the only hotel that they actually have Arabian horses on site. They're famous in Marrakech and Morocco, and that's where they stay, and that's where they train, and that's where you could even get riding lessons. So we decided we're going to walk around the grounds and started walking down these paths, and all of a sudden you come upon this little pasture outside, and there's a horse just running around loose, enjoying the day. And we walked up to the stables, and we didn't know we could walk in, but it was open. So we just decided to walk on in. And I don't know if stables is the correct word, because you think of horse stables and you're like, hay, manure, smelly. You walk into these stables, it's immaculate. There wasn't, I don't even think we saw hay on the ground.
I don't even think these horses poop, because
No,
it was
immaculate. Now, and the stables are open, so the horses are staring at you, you're staring at the horses. Now, obviously, there's signs, don't touch the horses, be respectful. But just to be there and be able to walk through it and see these massive animals just hanging out, and they're very well taken care of.
Yes.
I don't have any food. I don't. I would feed you, but I don't have anything.
Get it up now. I'm
I can't.
Beautiful. And then we kept walking around the grounds, and he was saying we saw some people getting training lessons on the horses, which is great. And they had these beautiful fountains and statues, life-size statues of horses. And then we came upon a Valentino store, and they had these traditional Moroccan gowns and jewelry. It wasn't like your typical Valentino store. This was made specifically for Morocco, and the things in there were just out of this world.
Went back to the room.
Hi. Welcome. Come on in. We just arrived at the Selman Marrakech Hotel. Now, if you ever come here, first you have to see the entrance to this hotel. It's amazing. It's like going into some palace. It's guarded gates, there's guards everywhere. Reception was at the pool. They came, they gave us a welcome drink. We just got to our room. This is room 102. This is the foyer area. So as you can see, I mean, it's pretty much like you're in a palace. Look at the ceiling. Now, this is just a regular hotel room at the Selman. The detail, the entryway, closet space is ridiculous. We have a closet here, we have a closet here. They have everything. Shoe drawers, hangers, extra pillow, more storage space with your safe in here. You have, I mean, I don't know how many clothes you could bring, but there's actually one more right by the front door. So as soon as you walk in, you have 4 separate closets. And as we turn around, this is your bathroom. You come on in, large sink. You have a full-size bathtub, soaking tub, looks out into the bedroom. And here's your toilet room with a bidet. Now the Selman, if you don't know, is known for its horses. There's stables on the property. We're actually gonna have dinner in the stables tomorrow night with the horses, so we'll provide a video on that. Here's your walk-in shower, rainfall and handheld, huge. And here, just the details, right? Look at this case. This is just for your toiletries. I don't even know what that stuff is. Q-tips, makeup remover, manicure set, loofah, so everything. We'll turn around and we'll come on in and we'll walk into the main bedroom. Open these doors and just look at the size of this. This isn't a suite, this is a standard room at the Selman. Huge bed, sitting area. And look at the colors, look at the ceiling, look at all the detail in this room. This is your touchscreen TV. We haven't turned it on yet, but it's a mirror TV. Welcome note, fresh flowers. Again, all the little details. 2 luggage racks, which they provided for us. You have another sitting area here where, again, this is all available when we came in the room. Walnuts, pears, plate. Over here you have your mini bar area. Complimentary water. We believe this is complimentary. We haven't checked yet, but she said the only thing that was not is obviously anything in the mini bar. So this is all not complimentary. And if you think your room is done, you haven't seen the terrace. Because you come out here and you have a private, enormous terrace area. So, I mean, we're thinking bottle of wine tonight. You could just sit out here. It's all private. You could hear how quiet it is. You're literally in a private area in Marrakech. This is all closed off. You cannot come in here unless you are a guest at the hotel. It's a long driveway to the front street. You can see the trees, you can hear the birds. I mean, this place is just incredible. And we haven't even ventured onto the grounds yet. So we're gonna go explore today, see where the horses are, have dinner tonight, and again, tomorrow night's dinner in the stables, which is we're looking forward to. So far, I mean, the welcome has been amazing, and we're excited to see how everything else goes.
So as you can see from our video on the room review, all the rooms are suites. There's no standard room. So our room that you see in the video is actually a standard room. It's, I think, the lowest type room you could get, which is amazing. The room's massive. You have an outdoor terrace space, and they bring you every day. There is some type of food, beverage from the lobby that they will leave on the table, and you can see in the video. I think that day we had maybe assortment of nuts and fruit. There was a bottle of wine, but every day they'll leave something in your room for you. So one of the best rooms I think we've ever stayed in, as far as size, architecture, layout. It was amazing.
The bed was very comfortable. I love that we could open the door and have that great courtyard. Now, from a price perspective, it is quite pricey.
Yes.
I think we paid over $600 a night for this room.
Yes.
So it was a treat. Now, I did use my Amex point to secure that room.
You did.
So that was a great perk. So it was definitely worth it, I think, for what you get. And we stayed in that hotel the entire time.
Yes, this is a hotel you're not going to leave. You could take a trip to downtown Marrakech. It's not too far, probably a 10-minute cab ride. But unless you're staying there for an extended period of time, we were only there 3 days. So we wanted to enjoy as much as we could at the hotel. And we'll go through some of the activities we did when we were at the hotel. But number one, we wanted to have lunch. So there's 3 restaurants in the hotel, which is basically the pool bar, which is lunch type restaurant where you first check in. There's the Sabo, which is one of their nice restaurants in the lobby. And then there's their, I guess would say their traditional Morocco Asil, I believe it's called, which you'll see in our video. That's where they do the show at the end of the dinner that we went to. But we had lunch at the pool, very relaxing. The weather was perfect when we were there. We were there in November. It wasn't swimming weather, but we could sit outside and enjoy lunch. Great service, great food. We actually tried Moroccan wine the whole vacation, and we were pleasantly surprised at how good Moroccan wine was.
I really enjoyed the wine, and as you can see, even the pool lunch was so beautiful. Just the edible flowers that they had sprinkled on our lunch and the presentation, they really went all out even for casual lunch.
Yes, it was excellent. So we enjoyed that. Back to the room and changed, and then we did book dinner at Sabo, which again is the restaurant in the main lobby. Again, very nice. It's hard to describe comparing one restaurant to another or one place in the hotel to another because the entire hotel is amazing. Everywhere you look is traditional Moroccan architecture. It's probably one of the cleanest hotels I've ever seen. And the staff they're not intrusive, but they're always around. And they're wanting to help you. They want you to enjoy your stay and be as relaxed as possible. So we had dinner at Sabo. They recommended a wine, another Moroccan wine with dinner. It was great. Again, you could see by the presentation and the photos, food was amazing. It wasn't crowded at all. We went at 7 o'clock. I think we were maybe one of 2 or 3 couples at dinner. So it's almost like a private dinner that night, and we just loved it.
I was very impressed by the food. There really wasn't anything that I had that I couldn't say enough about. It was just lovely. After the dinner, one of the things that we'd like to do is go to the hotel bar there.
Yes.
It's so pretty, and we would enjoy drinks, and we'd have different types of drinks there, and they always made them so well.
Yes, the selection there is amazing. The bar selection's great. Again, the bartender will make you whatever you want. It's full service. There's a small, I guess, wait staff, if you want to call it, but I think one night, actually, the general manager was serving drinks. So they will go out of their way. If no one's available, someone will take care of you. And we spent every night at the bar, and you could see from the pictures how nice the lobby bar is. It reminds me of speakeasy / Moroccan, lounge. So we had a great time. They were very nice. We had a couple of drinks at the bar every night, and then we just lounged there.
And they always bring you lots of little snacks like nuts and things for you to pick on, which is great. And one night there were quite a few people in there smoking, so we went to the lobby, and they actually came out to the lobby and served us there. So it was nice that they accommodated us.
Yes, you could walk in. As soon as we walked in and people were smoking, I think the woman, the hostess there, she actually came up to us and they asked would we like to sit, and we said, well, we're trying to find a place that's not too smoky. And she said, why don't you sit outside the bar? Which we didn't know. We could sit in the main lobby and they'll bring you food and drinks. So again, great experience that first night.
Todd found a chair that looked like a throne.
It did look like a throne.
It was great. All right, so day 2 is a beautiful relaxation and romantic evening.
Yes, day 2 again was, I believe, our only full day there. So we wanted to make the most of it. We actually booked a spa treatment weeks before we got there just to make sure we could have it. So we booked a 1-hour Hammam experience. If you don't know what a Hammam experience is, have one, especially if you're in Morocco, because that is the place to do it. So we went to the spa, we changed into our robes, and we go to this, it's not a cave, it's more of a marble steam room, I guess.
Right, and they have these marble benches. And
yes.
Everything is heated.
Yes, it's a sauna, basically. It's a steam sauna, but you lay down on this towel on each side, a heated marble stone, basically. And these 2 women come in, and they basically, it's going to sound rough, but they scrub you down from head to toe.
And there's a fountain of water.
Yes.
in the back of the room, which is so pretty, and a pool, and they take buckets of water and they pour it over you, which was so nice.
Yes.
And so you're getting cleansed and then scrubbed down and then cleansed again. It was just great.
It's very relaxing. I know it's hard to describe. I guess watch a video maybe online if you want to really know what a hammam is, but it's an exfoliating massage is the best way I could describe it.
And we had our own private.
It's private, yes,
whole
it's private.
area.
You're not with anybody else. You're catered to. We did obviously a couples one. You could do obviously an individual hammam, but there's no one else in the sauna with you. So we did that. We get an hour treatment, and after the hour treatment, they invite you to go to it's a hot spa jacuzzi.
Yeah, it's like this sunken area. Right?
Yes.
And it's like its own little room. You walk in, there's 2 showers.
Yes.
So first you shower off and then you go into the tub to relax.
They recommend you go in, I guess, to maybe more exfoliate your skin. So I'm thinking it's just a normal jacuzzi. Well, you stick your foot in it and it was extremely hot. Not normal. I could get my full body. I think I got a quarter of the way in and that was enough for me.
It was pretty hot.
It was too hot. Man, I'm sure they're used to it there, but for us, we skipped it. We were onto the massage. So they bring you back out to the main spa area where there's a pool. It's actually a heated pool that has lounges around it. They bring you water and put your robe on, and we just laid around in the lounge, snacking on some nuts that they brought us and water, and waited for our masseuses to come get us. And after a couple of minutes, we had scheduled an hour-long massage each. It wasn't a couple's massage, it was individual, so we all each had our own masseuse. And again, bring you into this private room, complete relaxation. There's no noise, because the spa is not in the hotel itself. It's actually you walk outside and you go to a separate building where it's just the spa. So the only people in there are the spa workers and anyone else who paid to have spa treatment. So when we were there, maybe there was one other person. So I was completely private. Massage was excellent. And you just walk out after your hammam and massage, you just want to do nothing. So that's what we did. We actually just went.
Sat back on the lounge, hung out in the pool. It was wonderful.
So after leaving the spa, we actually had a dinner reservation at 7 p.m. And just some advice, if you're going to the Selman, book everything in advance. They have amazing experiences. And these aren't just normal experiences. They have private breakfast with horses. They have dinner in the stables, which we're going to talk about in a second. The spa experience. Go on their website, book it in advance. So a month before we were there, I decided to book the dinner in the stables. And what I assumed would be a dinner with other people in the horse stables. And I know you say, I don't want to eat in horse stables. That's horrible. That's going to stink. No, not at all. So we got dressed, we went downstairs, and we told them we have a reservation for dinner in the stables. And the general manager walked us down to where we were during the day before. We walk into the stable and watch our video. If you find a better experience than this, I don't know where it is. This was a private dinner. I didn't know it was a private dinner when I booked it, but it's a private dinner just for the 2 of us. So they set up a dinner table in the middle of the horse stables. All the horses are there. They have 2 private gentlemen playing music for you as you walk in. Your own personal waiter, and all the food is served from their upscale Moroccan restaurant at Sil. So it's like going to dinner at a Sil, but you're in the stables in a private environment with all the horses around you, private music. It was unbelievable.
when they opened the doors to the stables, you could see in the video these dramatic doors to the stables. We had no idea what to expect, and it was just wonderful. Just wow, the red carpet, the candlelight, the musicians, horses there to greet us, and then our own private waiter. That was just jaw-dropping.
The cutlery, the dishes,
Yes.
everything.
The food was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I felt so bad because we could not eat even half of that food. It was just unbelievable amount of food.
So in Morocco, when they say the salad course, which is usually the second course,
I think
it's 7 plates of food. It's not like a Caesar salad or a house salad. It's their traditional Moroccan dishes.
A lot of minced vegetables.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to describe. And also you'll have an eggplant one, a cucumber one, a tomato one, and they're all in different sauces.
It just kept coming. And we actually had to throw in the towel at some point because we can't eat 7 courses of salad. We didn't get to the main course yet. They bring you the wine list from Asila as well. So you're eating at the restaurant, basically. Everything offered there is offered to you. So we had with dessert.
No, it seemed never ending.
It was never ending. And then on top of that, right before, I think before dessert came, the waiter comes out and he says, well, the show is about to start.
You got to back up, because even before the show started, the guy who trains the horses
that's true.
came out to prepare them. And so he allowed us to start petting the horses. So you'll see some photos of us petting the horses and everything. So that was great to get to know them a little bit. And then he was like, well, hold on. He's like, I'm going to bring one to you. And you see him make this elaborate entrance. He goes around the back and you just see this horse making this grand entrance right behind where we were having dinner. And we got to...
He's like, oh, Bentley.
Hold one of the Arabian horses and pet him and take photos with them. That was really incredible to have a private viewing of the horse all to ourselves.
And these horses are massive. These aren't your average pony ride horses. You could see in the pictures in the video. We're holding the horse. I'm 6 feet tall and I had trouble holding the horse. It's huge. It was massive. But he trusted us and we got some great pictures. It was just a great experience. And he's the person who does the horse show. So right after he let us take all our photos, he kept everybody waiting at a sill because we weren't done taking pictures. He would bring the horses there and then they walked us out to a front row, right?
Yep.
Give us our own chairs in the field, the pasture where they do the show. And all of a sudden there's music, there's a woman belly dancing.
Fire dancing. Then there's a woman dancing with that. She's like one of those, the bull, I don't know.
Matador type.
She's dancing like a matador and the horse is pretending to be the bull and he's running through. And then they're doing all kinds of elaborate stepping with the horses. And yes, it was
incredible.
And the horse took a bow. He had these beautiful braids.
And there were multiple horses. They did all these different, and you again watch the video. That was part of the dinner. Again, no idea when we booked it. And then we finished that amazing show, and he brings us back into the stable so we could finish our dessert and wine. So the whole night was incredible. And like I said, we threw in the towel. They would have stayed there all night with us. They were in no rush to leave.
Those musicians stayed there
They
the
played
whole
the
night
whole
playing.
time until we left. And we went back, and we ended up going back to the lobby bar after that to just have a drink and actually relive our dinner experience. So it was amazing.
That was probably the most amazing
Yes.
dinner experience we've ever had. And we've had some
Yes.
amazing experiences.
Now, if you're ever in Marrakech, number one, stay at the Selman, even for one night. Stay there. And number two, book an experience. They only have them on certain days because we wanted to actually do the breakfast experience, which is a private breakfast with a horse show in the morning. But they only did that on Sunday, and we weren't there Sunday morning, so we couldn't do that. But we made up for it with the dinner in the stables. So
how did you think of your overall 2 days at the Selman?
worth every penny. Again, if you could stay there longer, we had the fortunate ability to use some Amex points to book the room. It's not cheap, obviously. The experience, it's not cheap, but I gotta say, it's not expensive either. For what you get,
It's really not.
book it.
Yes. And the room was so glorious. I could have just stayed in that bed for 2 days.
Yes.
It was so great.
No, we definitely wish we had more time there. We only stayed 2 nights. There's so much to do there. And again, it's 10 minutes outside the city center. We actually stayed in a riad when we got to Marrakech at first, so we could see the city. Obviously more economically favorable for us, but to stay at the Selman for 2 nights wasn't enough. I would go back there in a second and probably maybe leave the grounds for 1 day to go into the city, but it's just too much to do there and enjoy.
So speaking of leaving the ground, so we have more videos on our full trip of Morocco.
Yes.
So we have our downtown Morocco Riyadh trip, all the shops and touristy things in Marrakech. Then we went to Et Ben Haddou, and we have some film on that.
More horseback riding.
Right. That's when we went back to the Selman. And from there, we went to Rabat. We took a private car to Rabat. And then we went to Casablanca, where we ended our trip. So if you're interested in any of that as well, please check out our other videos.
Subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
Eat here, stay here. We're going to keep posting as we go. We hope you enjoyed this video.
Thanks.
And we'll see you soon.
Thanks. Bye.